Hello. It is 7:58 p.m. on December the 25th, 2020. It is Christmas Day. Um, and I am up here in my little loft area since our festivities are over. I tried to watch a movie, but I couldn't watch it. It was too long. Let me flip this around. Hello. Hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours. I'm over here looking at the stereo. No, this is the SDO AIA 171. Hello. Hello, everyone. Hello. Thank you for joining me, even though it's on Christmas. That's all right. It really is. Let me see about these lights. See, I can make these lights go higher if I want. Hello, Merry Christmas. I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas day. I really do. I had a good day. Yes, Merry Christmas. Yes, hello. Hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours. Let me turn this light out because we got some giants and enormous. It's a giant sphere, but it's an enormous sphere on the side of the sun. You can see it right here, and I'm looking at it on my big computer because my laptop doesn't show up that well. You can tell. Look at this. This is what I want to point out. These plasma things, they literally are going down and then they're going out. There is an object there, or they would not do that flow. That's what I feel. It is an object there. We can click over here to the SDOAIA. I'm going to push the button so you all can see it. My screen is enormous. My screen is, I've got it, it's going to blink. Let me put that back to me because I don't want you all seeing it blinking because it's going to blink. Yes. Yes, hello. Hello, everyone. What does this mean? What does this mean? There's a giant sphere next to the sun, and I don't think it should be there. Right here, this is as far as I can go back. See, look at this. You can see that this stuff is literally flowing downward. You can see that. Can you see it? It literally goes boom, and then it goes out. Or you could say it goes straight out, up, and in. That's what it looks like it's doing, and I don't think it's a normal flare. I do not, because if you look at these all come straight out. Every single one of them. Let's play that button. It seems to be more visible. It is more visible as it comes past Christmas Day, the 25th. I don't know if it moves or what. It could be coming out of the sun. I don't know what it's doing. But it's this right here stuff is literally coming down, curving, and then going straight out. Yeah, that's exactly what it's doing. Coming down and going straight out. I would do a live stream, but you know what they do with my live streams. You would be able to watch it in a live stream, and it would be clear, maybe, if they didn't cut my resolution, which they have been. If I streamed my screen, they'd be cutting my resolution, and then when it goes to upload, once the live streaming is done, it's even worse. But there clearly is a large object right here. You may say, no, it's not a large object. It really is a large object. You can see it right here. Yeah, the sun is a portal. Let's look. I put a screenshot of this right that very corner into my program. Let's watch it change. Okay, see it? Here it is right here. I'm going to go through all of these right here. You'll see how it changes on here because it's undeniable. Look at this. It's undeniable, you all, that there is something there. That's antique. Auto enhance. Look, you can see it just goes straight down, boom, and straight out. Look how perfect it is. Look how perfect it is. Yeah. Look at that. Hello there, Polly. Yeah. So we're just going through these different filters. This is what it's doing. It's coming down and going straight out. These are all the different type of filters that you can go through. I'm just holding this with my phone because I don't want to do a share the screen, because I know what they did the last time. They made my video very low quality and wouldn't let me change it. Yeah. Yeah, so the sphere is becoming more pronounced as the date speeds up. It's becoming more pronounced, is what it's doing. This is a grayscale. This is a grayscale negative. I don't know what this thing is. Gamma? Gamma something. I don't know what a lot of these filters are, but depending on the filter, it really brings it out even more. Now this is the 3D, this is the edge detect. You can see, bung, yeah, it's curving like that, and then it's coming out milky. And then here, this is the 3D. You may say, Gina, would you just get on with it? I am getting on with it. I am. I'm just trying to see these filters. Look at that. It's solid. It is a solid. This is a negative right here. It's totally solid. Whatever it is, it's a solid color. I think I'm just about done with it. I really am. Yeah, we can leave it like that. It's solarized now. But if we go back to this right here, which is what we're going back to, yeah, it is. I'm trying to shrink this screen down now, and I can. Yeah, just like that. And see, for the person, okay, someone asked, Gina, when I get to the, let me explain this. When I get to the, I got to shrink my screen down some more if I can. It's at 150%. When I get to here, okay, so when you get to here, just like this, when you get to the iswa.gsfc.nasa.gov, you want to go on this first panel right here, this solar. If you go right here, you get really not too many good things to look at. These right here are all like the same thing with different filters on it. This UV 284, it's pretty good. I do that one. And this is what I'm on right now, this one right here. And you can go up. I'll show you the main ones that people look at. They look at these right here, and these, but this right here is the most popular, the Soho Lasco C2, the Soho Lasco C3, right there, C3, C2, and then this right here. There was something interesting about this one too. If I'm going to show you this, I might as well show you this right here. The sun literally, it flipped. That little arch area. Let me flip this around. The little opening on the sun on this product, somehow it spinned around to the notch was on the other side, and I'm going to show you all that because there's something made it do that, and I don't think it's normal, but it doesn't do it all the time, but it does do it there. It can only, yeah. So let's look at this one right here. Yeah, so we're seeing this one right here. You can even open up 2 windows at a time if your computer can handle it. Right there. Boom. If you want, let's see. Let me see this. Yeah, thank you, Polly, honey. Yeah. And I'm going to tell you again, I get on here to share what I find. Uh, it's information purposes for those who are interested. And you know, you can learn how to do this stuff. I just like to share with everyone else. I'm not on here for you to question my walk with God. Okay, I'm not. I don't question people's walk with God. I don't. And my relationship with God is between me and God. Okay? Just like your spouse, your relationship with your spouse is between you and your spouse. Your relationship with your children, your friends, you can say they're between you and them. Don't come on here and throw religion into this, because I'm not going to listen to it, okay? I am a spiritual person. Yes, I believe in God. Yes, I believe in Jesus. Yes, I have love on the inside of me. So do a whole lot of people who do not cling to religion. They have love on the inside of them. They're very spiritual. Some may say, I'm a follower of Christ, or I'm a follower, or whatever you follow. I just want people to have love on the inside of them, okay? I do. Treat me with respect. I treat you with respect. I don't disrespect anybody, and I would expect the same of others, but there are some who think they are higher than others. They do. And they like to look down on you if you do not have the same view of life that they do, if you don't have the same opinion. I think I did a video on that a few days back about toxic relationships. It was specifically a narcissist. Yeah, let's accept each other. It doesn't matter, okay? It doesn't matter. All right? Accept me on the inside. I accept you. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. It doesn't matter where you live, okay? Life is hard enough without picking each other apart, okay? Because if you continually pick at somebody, there's not going to be anything left, and you're not going to pick at me, okay? Because I will block you. I will. I will block you, and I'll delete your comment depending on how rude you are. And not just to me, to anyone else on here, okay? I'm not on here to divide, okay? I'm not. I accept people for who they are. I really do. Yes. You're very welcome, Rhonda. You are. Yeah. Can we not love? Because there's a shortage of it. There is a mass shortage of love. I'm sorry you all had to hear that. Sometimes that happens, but that's okay. It is quite all right. It is. Look at this. So this sun literally, it flips. Something happens. It's the 19th, 20th, 21st. I'm waiting for it to flip. I think it did. It just flipped right there. So it's flipping. This sun flipped. It literally on the 21st, something happened. Okay, look. So this is, okay, I know what this was. This was the Great Conjunction Day. So this notch on the sun right here, you all, it literally moved around. You see it moving up there at the top? It moved around to the other side, to the bottom, and then it came right back. That was the day of the conjunction. It moved like that. It really did. So yeah, that was another interesting thing. But this right here, this is a giant sphere. I know the comments are a couple minutes behind, but this is a giant sphere, and you can see that these, whatever it is, plasma, something coming off the sun, it is literally going down below it. Yeah. Yeah, flip polarity. Thank you, Ben. Yeah, I like that term. It sounds very scientific, and I think that explains exactly what it did. Flipped the polarity. I've not heard that before, but I like it. I'm going to add that to my vocabulary, to one of the phrases. If I see it again, I'm going to use it. Flipped polarity, because that's exactly what it did. Boom. That's right. Yes. Yeah, so it probably was, but I found this really interesting, because no matter what filter you put it in, this giant sphere is there. It's perfectly round. It really is perfectly round. And I would assume as tomorrow comes, this will be more prominent. It may even leave the sun. It really may, and I hope they let us see it move the sun, move out of the sun, because it's there. It's there, and it's bigger than our Earth, and I hope it's not Nibiru. I really hope it's not. Look at that. That looks so neat. It's coming down like that. Yeah. Yeah. I just want to say thank you to my moderators. That you're doing a wonderful job. You really are. Yes. So look at that. That is so neat. And I would encourage you, don't take my word for it, because it is good to explore on your own. You can come over here and you can pull up any of these products right here. You really can, because it's fun to look at. You can look at all the beautiful colors and stuff, and you can see what's going on. See, this is kind of, whoopsie. This one's just kind of blah. There's really nothing going on with this most famous one right here, the Soho Lasco C2. But it is with this one. Yeah, it is. You did a video on the 19th, and you got Shockwave off the sun. Oh, wow. Yeah. Shockwave off the sun. That's that's interesting. Oh, my goodness. You know, my son and daughter-in-law, they got me a what do you call that? A green screen? Because I didn't even know what it was, a green screen. They ordered me one off of Amazon, and this morning when I opened the box, there were 4 of them in there, 4 green screen. They think that the person at Amazon, when they were getting it, they saw this great big box and they thought that was just one green screen, but it actually had 4 in it, so we got 4 for the price of 1. That is like, oh my gosh, yeah. The Shroud of Turin, I haven't heard about that in a long time. I used to watch documentaries on it. I think it's very interesting. I really do. Although I don't see how it could withstand all those years without literally dissolving and dry rotting and all of that. But it could, I guess. Yeah. Boom. There are some people in Greek mythology, there are different gods that Greek mythology speaks about. Okay, there is. Yeah. Like there's the god Zeus, Pluto, Apollo, Poseidon, all these ancient gods in mythology and stuff. You have the Sumerian gods, you have the Anunnakis. You have those demigods and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Pagan gods. Yeah, there's pagan gods. There are. I don't worship pagan gods, but somebody might say that I worship a pagan god. Yeah. Oh, there's a Inki and an Enlil, the Anunnaki. I've heard about them too. I never heard of them before. I'm tell you what, with the Inki and the Inki and the Inkle or whatever it is. When I first heard of that, that was back in 2018. I didn't know what to think. I thought, oh my gosh, you are blaspheming. That's what I thought, because I knew nothing about it. I was terrified. I didn't know about it, but once I read on it and I kept hearing people talk, now I understand why they say that, okay? It's just ancient things like that. Yeah, it is interesting to learn. It is. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, see, and I didn't know it. You take somebody who, okay, for all of you all wondering, I grew up in church. I did. I grew up in... Since I was a child, went to a full gospel church. I went to an apostolic church. I went to a Baptist church. I went to a Christian church. I went to a non-denominational church. I went to a Lutheran church. Never went to a Catholic church. I only went to a Lutheran one time because my daughter's friend in elementary invited us. So yeah, now I don't go to church. I don't. I think a lot of people don't go now. But you know what? I've got God on the inside of me. Some people call this source. Some people may say Christ consciousness. Somebody might say, I don't know what they would say, but I've got love, okay? Love is the most important thing to have on the inside of you, because love is what unites us all together. And without it, we're going to be divided, okay? We are. Love is the common bond. It is the universal language. I don't care who you are or what you think. Love is literally the universal language that we all can feel inside of here, and that we all can speak if we choose, okay? If we choose to speak love to one another, that will draw us together, and it will make us stronger. And our words will be felt, okay? That love will be felt on the inside of here. Yeah, peace, love, and light. I think they go together. I think they are all connected. I really, really do. Yes, God within. That's right. Oh my goodness. Yes, the kingdom is within you. I've heard that. You know, it took me a long time. When I was a child, I really didn't understand that. But yeah, it is within. We all came from the sun. I've heard of that. I have. Um, yes, Paul, that's true too. A weekly reader in grade. Oh, I remember the weekly reader in grade school. You saw a cigar-shaped thing by Mars? Yeah, September the 11th is the Yahawashi. I never heard of that. In love, yeah. Well, I am going to be flipping this around. I'm going to get, I just want to go back here and show you all this. This right here is a giant sphere, and the stuff is coming down over it and then coming out just like that. And it's showing up, and probably tomorrow, as some more hours pass. This thing is a little slow right there. It's trying to think. It won't go to my... Okay, now we're going. Yeah, so probably tomorrow we'll be able to see more of that. Yes, Merry Christmas, you all. Yeah. Yeah. Brr, I am about freezing up here. I had to turn this heater off. I didn't want any noise, and I kind of debated whether I wanted to come on here tonight. I thought, you know what? I feel like coming on here. I found that giant sphere, so I want to share that news. I do want to share it. Because, and guess what? This is not the only one out there. Where there's one, there's more. There are. So this was not the only one that was ever brought into existence. There's a lot more. That's what you can count on. A whole lot more of these. And you used to be able to see these before. Years ago, you could see something like this outside the sun, and it was tethered to the sun like an umbilical cord. Is what it was like. It was like an umbilical cord, and it was feeding off the sun or drinking energy or fueling up. Yeah, 2:20 p.m. in New Zealand. That's great. Well, with that being said, I am going to go. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and thank you so much for the moderators, because it was pretty busy on here tonight. I'm sorry, but that's all right. It's okay. It really is. We still continue on our little journey here in life. Yeah, thank you all so, so much. And Merry Christmas to you all, too. Yeah. Boom. Gina said boom. Yeah, I did. 12/20/26. I'm 12/25/2020. Yes, thank you all so very much. Love you all. I really do. From inside of here. And I hope that one day that we all can comfortably say that to one another. You know, there are some people who cannot say that, who cannot say, I love you to one another. I hope that one day, if you're one of those people, that when you do speak it, you'll continue to speak love and show love. Good evening and good night.